There were great times, there were good memories. There was a lot of excitement. We were creating and covering a lot of milestones, setting keystones in place. So yeah, on a good day, it does seem like only a couple of days ago.
Yeah. No, you were in a band at the time anyway, weren't you? Which some people may remember, called the Blackjacks.
That's right, yeah. It was school friends. Ken Brown, who actually played with the lineup of the Quarrymen, who opened my mother's club, the Casbah, on August 29th, 1959. He was with it, and two of the guys who I'd gone to school with, but were also, very good musicians. A guy called Chaz Newby, who in fact played bass, covered Stu's position when we came back for Hamburg for about 4 gigs. And another guy called Bill Barlow, who played lead guitar for a short while for Rory Storm and the Hurricanes. So, yes, we were performing at the Casbah and doing the usual things that we did in Liverpool in those days.
Now, it was Paul McCartney who phoned you, I think, wasn't it, to ask you if you'd officially joined the band back in August of 1960. And that was obviously a great time. Did you have any idea the band would be as successful as they were?
No, not at that time. I mean, to be quite honest, the fact that Paul actually phoned me, I mean, that was a surprise in itself. And then I found out afterwards that they had actually seen me performing, they'd seen me playing. So I had been sort of earmarked for the job if I was available. And of course, I checked it out with my own boys. But going to Germany, to be quite honest, Martin, prior to going to Germany, they were relatively on loan in Liverpool. I don't mean that very begrudgingly. It was just that, they didn't have the impact. It was only actually going out to Germany and the long hours that we played out there, 6-7 nights a week, 6-7 nights, 6-7 hours a night. That was the cornerstone. That's what laid it in place. And of course, we changed. We captured the German audiences, and it was that sound and the act when we came back to Liverpool that basically took Liverpool and Merseyside by storm.
It's well documented. Your time with the Beatles was fairly short-lived. Do you still feel bitter about that?
No. I think initially because of the way it happened, the circumstances. But I mean, that's been well chronicled. But as I've always turned around and said, it's no good reflecting back on what could have been or may have been. You've got your own life to live. And it was very much a case of, it's happened, but you've got to pick yourself up again. And, persevere, and that's exactly what I did.
Absolutely. You've done a hell of a lot of stuff, actually, since leaving the Beatles. You've done an awful lot of recording. You're very much in demand for live shows and so on today, personal appearances and so on. In fact, you've travelled the world, haven't you?
I have. I mean, both in I suppose you could turn around and say a solo career, even though I hate that expression, and also in my own band, the Pete Best Band. We've toured, we've been all over America, Japan, Canada, basically on a world tour. This particular lineup's been together for 6 years. So we've covered quite a bit of ground. But the fact that we're getting asked to go back again, repeatedly, it shows that the band is making a name for itself, which is what it's all about.
Thanks again for watching. Don't forget there are many more videos on the channel. If you enjoy any of them, please click on the like button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss out in the future. And above all, if you can, please subscribe. Thank you.